Now that we have started to understanding the user interface of After Effects, let's focus on the composition windows and its properties. Here below we have many icons and many functions available. First of all, if we pose our mouse on any icons inside of After Effects, we have a short tip about its functions. For instance, here we have always preview this view. What does it mean? In many cases, in many occasions, we can have many compositions available inside our After Effects software. Sometimes all these compositions can be one inside of the other. For instance, in the composition 2 we can have a solid layer, I don't know, 20 and a red color. Okay, let's make it bigger. And for example, we can have the composition 2 inside the composition 1. Let's move a little bit the composition 2. Okay, and sometimes maybe we need to go inside the composition 2 to make any changes, some changes. But when we use to make the preview of our entire work, we need to make the preview from the composition 1. So clicking this button, anytime that we push the play button here, we are going to jump inside the composition 1. As I can show you, for example, we can put a keyframe on the position here and another here. We push play, we are jumping inside the composition 1. Of course, now we are not at the frame 0. Of course, when we stop the play button, it will jump on the position that was before active in our After Effects. So before we was in composition 2, we push play, we jump in composition 1, we stop and we go back to composition 2. Okay, let's delete our composition 2 and let's focus the other options. Here we have the possibility, the opportunity to zoom in and out the elements of our composition, the entire monitor, and we can fit the entire monitor to the windows, or we can fit up to 100%. The difference is when you scale up your composition windows, the zoom stop at 100% in this case, or continue grow in the other case. So let's scale a little bit more, and as you can see, now we are in 111% zoom. If we push to fit to 100%, even if we scale more these windows, the zoom will stop at 100%. So here we have also another option that can show us the title and the action safe area. Also, well, this area is important to know where they are. If we are creating a composition for a video purpose, a video purpose, I mean that has to be watched on a TV, an old TV, which has the problem of the border. If we are using this composition to create something for the web, the title safe area and the action safe area are not so important, because all the contents of our composition will be available inside our monitor, PC monitors. So we have also other option, the option to have a proportional grid or a simple grid, just to have something to as a reference to position our layers. And also we have the possibility to have some rulers visible, rulers where we can pick our guides that will help us to position, of course, our object on our composition. These buttons allows us to have some function about masks, and we will have a lesson only about masks, so I'm not going to explain in detail the meaning of this button. Here we have the opportunity to click and set the time of our cursor in our timeline, give a direct value. Here we have the opportunity to take a snapshot of our composition in this moment, a snapshot that I can watch anytime just pushing on the button on his right side. Here we have the opportunity to have all the channel available in the RGB mode, or I can watch only the red channel. Here I'm watching in black and white. I have the red border. That means that this channel in black and white is the channel that contains all the red information about this image. I can do it also about green, about blue. I can colorize the layer with this primer color. I can watch also the alpha channel present in the image. In this case there is no alpha channel, and I can use RGB straight instead of RGB normal, that is at the top, and this function will show some difference in the case we have an alpha channel on our image, because we can switch from straight color to pre-multiplied with alpha. Here we can choose the resolution of our visualization with full pixel, half pixel, third pixel, quarter pixel. This is only for pre-visualization only, and help the CPU of our computer to be faster or slower.